Hello, folks. Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I am John Ritlin, and this,
Uh,
yeah, I mean, pretty much that's actually Chris. This
Hi.
is the basic reaction to Raw. Honestly,
it was basic.
yeah, it was pretty basic. Honestly, it was pretty bad. Okay.
How likely am I to recommend Windows 10 to a friend? Well, if you keep interrupting filming, not for very long.
Windows 10. Oh, I don't have 10. I'm still at 5. Anyway, highlight reel. I don't mean Windows 5. Highlight reel, the Black Friday jokes. Those are pretty fun because it is kind of funny that we as Americans talk about giving thanks and then we go out and kill everybody else to get good deals on a mixer.
Oh, I'd like to just sit at home and browse Amazon or Walmart and hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored by you or by Amazon.
Yes.
That's a real eye-opener of a sale there. That was pretty fun. Owens, the Diggs of Sin Cara by Jericho. I mean, that was good stuff. That's really quality. And then Reigns comes out and he gets a mixed reaction.
Which is, it's been a while.
It's since I've gone things
Then
up.
again, it's North Carolina, and honestly, I've been there. Great place, great food.
Yeah.
I've also had to train people there, and let me tell you,
Not the smartest people in the world.
it's a mixed bag.
I mean, well, Chris, they were just happy to see.
Go to Durham, Raleigh. You'll find humongous tech centers, very
Yeah.
intelligent people.
And then,
But of course, just like the rest of America, you also have a good mixture of stupid people.
So, now here's my question though to you, and that's good insight about Durham. Do you think perhaps?
But then again, this was also Charlotte. They were.
This is true. This is true. They were excited to see a championship because their football team doesn't have one because their quarterback forgot to die for a damn ball. That though was pretty good. Jericho and Owens with dissension, and then not dissension later when Owens said his head was out of the game because Rollins attacked Jericho.
He's still my bestie.
Yeah, I know. He knocked the list down and he pedigreed him on the roof. Why was that done? That looked horrible.
Yeah, and freaking Jericho's wanker scarf.
Better than a wanking scarf. And that is a thing. That is a thing, by the way. Don't ask me how I know. But that was kind of ridiculous. This
joke was kind of ridiculous.
Well, I mean, all my jokes are ridiculous, Chris. You know that. But the brawl wasn't the problem. My problem was the pedigree thing, which was ridiculous. It just served no purpose.
That was
so bad.
So bad.
It was so bad. It was so terrible. They don't let him. I'm not saying the curb stomp would have been a good idea, by the way, if they're still letting him do that. But why?
It's like John, whenever he sees Becky, his knees just give out.
God, I bet she's got strong knees. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm not okay. You had to mention Becky here and ruin my train of thought. So, Jericho Owens dissension. Push this out to Mania. Please, you have the way to do it. You only got 4 more months, basically.
Yeah.
Jericho could take a little time off if he's got a tour with Fozzy. And then you could bring it right back up. I know. There's an Oz feeling about that band. Truth versus Braun, squash, good. Truth and Goldust getting beat up. That's exactly what we want. I don't know what they're doing with Zayn and Foley. I don't care. Put Zayn on SmackDown, please.
Yeah.
Just please. Put him on SmackDown.
And then have him wrest the Universal Championship from KO.
Well, I mean, I'd be happy with him getting the title from Miz. I mean, to start him off with at least a mid-card title. Well, they already ruined the whole thing with Miz having a long, long run by having Ziggler beat him. So just get the title off of him because you've already...
They've got enough star power with Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins in there.
And, I mean, and they want to say Reigns, but no, they don't. No, Rollins, I agree with Rollins and Owens.
He's got star power.
God, he's still here. Anyway.
Maybe if I look away, he'll go, oh God, he's closer.
Foley, I'm worried about him because his speaking has really dropped. I know it's a lot of the hits to the head and all the trauma he suffered. The man's 51 years old. I'm scared, though.
He knows exactly how many concussions can do that to people.
Yes. The sad thing is he made more sense than I do when I've had at least five that have been, diagnosed by doctors. There are days you don't know what's going on. I don't know when I'm waking up. And by the way, to answer your question, it went something like that.
Right here.
Yes, right here, right there. And Cedric versus Tony Nese and Gulak. And yes, Nese, I know. Poor Nese. He's ruined Tony Nese matches for me.
Oh, my niece!
God damn it, Chris. They have Alicia in the back, I guess, trying to be I guess she's infatuated with Cedric Alexander, despite the fact that, I mean, it gets her screen time, but they can do better stuff with her, and I'm not even an Alicia Fox fan. Here's my problem, though. Cedric Alexander already has a girlfriend. At least I think a girlfriend. She wrestled Nia Jax in a squash
At least
match.
I think she's a girl.
No, it wasn't that. I don't know if they're married or not. I don't know what their relationship status is, but I know that they're together.
Complicated.
Trying to act like me getting so frustrated. I butchered that Avril Lavigne quote so badly.
Yeah, I was making a Facebook quip.
I would like you were, and I was trying to butcher Avril Lavigne. That sounded a lot better in my head. Sasha versus Charlotte ended up with a count out. I know, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and then they went to the count out stuff and then pushed it for later. So Foley's like, no, we're gonna blow off this feud. They've already wrestled like how many times since like Mania? I mean, and even if you just want to go from Battleground on, they've wrestled so many times. They have good matches. But
next episode of Raw, and Charlotte's the champ again.
We just can't wait. She went to the house show watch this week. She went to back at a house show. Would you be surprised?
No.
Would you? I wouldn't either.
WWE full of great decisions, though.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Well, I mean, they have a couple.
Reigns is proof of that. And making Rusev a heel. Like in this thing with Enzo, because Rusev is defending his wife's honor. How dare he?
Right?
I know, huh? It's ridiculous. That was something. So, yeah, the whole thing, I guess they're going to go maybe with Rusev versus Big Cass at Roadblock. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
because
it'd be a more entertaining match than watching the Enzo get flattened in 3 seconds.
I mean, it would. I mean, I don't think Enzo saw Lana and got flattened in 3 seconds, though.
The second he got hit, he went soft.
Oh, yes. Yes, he did. Liv Morgan helped him be non-soft, though. If you don't know who Liv Morgan is, Google her. Mark Henry, I guess he was incarnate. I did not know this.
Darkness incarnate.
Yeah, darkness. God damn it, Chris. I mean, he was the darkness. To be fair, the scene was not great because Mark Henry's very dark. And I mean, that's not trying to be a joke. He really is. And they filmed him in a nightclub, so you really couldn't see him very well.
Big, terrible darkness.
I mean, it was.
Will power lift you and throw you.
Yes. Flower lift.
Unless he hurts his knees.
I mean, unless he hurts his knees, quad, shoulders. Head and shoulders, pimps and hose.
Whoa.
Charlie interviewing Titus and Mark Henry. A white woman in the middle, 2 black guys. There is a film there, or several.
Oreo.
I went there. Well, you know, blonde in the middle.
Orio's favorite cookie.
Yes, with the cream filling. A blonde in the middle of 2 black guys called Oreo. Anyway.
Dude.
What? I don't care. I got a story for you about one of my exes after the show. Swan versus Dar. He ruined Noam Dar's name too. I mean, jeez.
Dar, I found the Swan in Nom.
By the way, folks, tweet all your frustrations to me if you didn't like my Oreo joke. I don't really care though because it was funny. Swan can't talk. I'm afraid of Rich Swan. I don't know why. He's a good talent.
He's the crazy eyes.
He really, I know, right? Really has those crazy eyes. It's insane. But this, hi, I am this Rich.
Hello,
anyway.
I am the Swan.
Of course, I had to tweet out one reference in that when Rollins faced Jericho earlier. Hello, I am the Rollins.
Hello.
Rollins coming up short against Jericho. Anyway, so yeah, it built up, this whole Swan Dar thing built up for Swan versus Kendrick tomorrow on the Tool Live.
Doesn't that sound like a tool for protecting swans, the Swan Dog?
It really does. It really does.
Portmanteaus are my favorites.
God. It's great. Cesaro and Sheamus in the Barroom Brawl. Because that was something.
Kind of reminds me of that movie Step Brother. Did we just become best friends?
I know, right? It's like, that's exactly what it reminded me of. I mean, you had...
And they could make a great team. We just need to see them work
together.
Yes.
Better. Well, they worked together better in the last couple matches. Like Hell in a Cell, they worked pretty well together. And they almost won, and they didn't. So
show a bit more chemistry than alcohol. Because alcohol, technically in chemistry, is a solution. But...
I mean, it is. I mean, you had Cesaro saying that he would be fine without Sheamus having his drink there. I'll live without you, Sheamus, is what he was saying. And then they took their cues from everybody else while they were doing that. Yes, the horrible puns. I don't know. I thought the segment was bad. What do you think?
I thought it was a bit of levity in an otherwise very boring episode.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't... Okay. I mean, yeah.
Other than when Kevin Owens is on camera, it was pretty boring.
It was pretty boring. I will say this. It did help advance the whole thing with Sheamus and Cesaro. Maybe be able to make this work, so it served its purpose. But then you had the Southern stereotypes of, you ain't from around here, are you?
Oh, and of course the word boy, which whenever you add that in with a Southern accent, all of a sudden...
The fact that he said it while two black guys were standing behind him is what even made it worse.
And then the whitest man on the planet to his right.
Yeah, I know. And then the baldest man to his in the planet right there. I don't know.
God damn it.
I don't know. Vegeta, I can fly. He started showing me Dragon Ball Z Imperator, suggested me to watch it, and yeah, that's fun. Anyway, Owens versus Reigns. Typical. Reigns wins, LOL. Chris. Yeah, it wasn't that it was a badly worked match, but we all knew where it was going.
Yeah, the same way it would for any Goldberg match.
Yes.
He ends with a spear and... Oh, wait, no, Roman. That's right.
Roman.
What?
My biscuit's not limp about this. Anyway, match a roadblock for the Universal title. Please do not please have Jericho interfere and stop that. Do not have Reigns becoming dual champion. I wasn't even totally sold on Rollins being a dual champion last year, but it served a storyline purpose.
Yeah.
Reigns, this is not going to work if you take away the steam of Owens' title reign by having Reigns beat him. That you might as well just stamp him and ship him to SmackDown.
Yeah, which honestly, SmackDown could use more excitement.
It could, but still keep Owens on there. Owens on Raw. But anyway, I don't know. I'm not sold on the match, but whatever. Just have Owens win. Somehow, hook or crook, have Owens win.
Do it a clean match. Make him unquestionable.
Hey, I would be for it. I don't think Reigns is going to lose clean, but I agree. I would like to see it. Heyman looked like hell. I mean, seriously, I have not seen...
he looked in so much pain, it looks like he tore a Heyman.
Chris, you have me think... God damn it, Chris, now you're thinking about that. He looked like he did in the dying days of ECW, where he, like, had... No, seriously. Like, he had...
Oh, the memories.
Oh, thanks for the memories. No, that was just... It was crazy because he had, like, a full beard. It was just insane. But whatever... They build up as Lesnar's going to be in the Rumble. Big shock. I think we all knew that. It's a huge announcement. So, New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. Decent, good finish because you had Anderson trying to use the tights for a roll-up, and then Woods rolls them up and uses the tights. Perfect. 462 days, I believe. 462 or 63 days. 62, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's rolling on.
Let them get the record, and then...
Smash them.
Yes.
Just smash him a roadblock.
Lay down the SmackDown until the Raw.
Yeah. Right. What?
Yes.
Okay. It was decent. It was a decent tag match.
Yeah.
Decent for what it was. We're trying to provide analysis and we just don't care.
This episode wasn't much to discuss.
It really wasn't. I mean, we're having to stretch for time just to keep making jokes.
Anyone who's ever seen any anime knows that this is just filler.
It's like the 4th or 5th episode of Death Note, and the fact that series had like 50 episodes, and by 4 or 5 it was already a filler is not a good thing. I only got like about 8 episodes in before I gave up. The floating guy creeped me the hell out. I don't know what the hell his name was.
He does not do anime like I do anime.
I do not. I don't mind girls that dress up like anime characters, but that's about it. Anyways, and I don't have to pay for it yet. Sasha versus Charlotte. No DQ, no count out, false count anywhere, exploding cage death match. No, wait. No, I messed up the last part. It was no count out. Oh, wait. It was all those 3 things.
5-finger exploding death touch.
5-finger donkey punch.
Whoa, that's a whole different kind of movie.
And if you close your eyes during the Charlotte-Sasha match, you got an even better show.
The match was interesting, but the most interesting part, the thing that kept my attention the entire time was the question, is Sasha's weave going to fall out?
I mean, really.
Because, oh my god, that thing was like,
her hair was no selling and just trying to escape. I want out of Charlotte. I've seen these salons in Charlotte. But anyway, Charlotte, stop doing the moonsault, please. Oh, by the way, Big E, stop doing that dive through the ropes. I don't want you to die.
Oh, God.
But Charlotte is very athletic, is very good. I'm worried she's going to snap her leg doing that moonsault. I'm worried.
Tall people and moonsaults don't typically go together.
Tall people and jumping off the ropes and doing big boots don't work well either. Just ask Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was bad. Too much hot potato with the title because Sasha gets the win. She dedicated it to Ric Flair. Okay, whatever. This wouldn't have been so bad if, say, Sasha had never been injured, had kept the title from her win right after Battleground to Hell in a Cell, lost it, and then won it back here.
Can we just say what the highlight of this whole match was?
Let's go ahead.
So after Ric Flair, which appears he gave, Sasha a quick smooch.
I know.
The look on her face.
Oh. I know. She was like really just about to, expel her own bank statement, like right there. I mean, like it's not even a joke. It was like I was like, he kissed her.
Oh,
Rick,
you smell of liquor.
And poker. Anyway, it wasn't a bad match, but we've seen them face off how many
notes?
Hey, really? I mean, do we need notes? There's too much hot potato into the title.
Yeah.
Whether Sasha's injury caused all that to happen or whatever is irrelevant. Her third title reign in 4 months. I thought Roman Reigns winning the title in 4 months 3 times was bad.
I think they're going to build up to have Bayley take the title from Sasha.
I'd be okay with it because really, Charlotte, I mean, they may have Nia face off against Sasha at Roadblock. It'd be an easy win.
True.
And they could do that. And Bayley and Charlotte could face off in a #1 contenders match. Bayley could win.
Yeah, they've never had a big powerful woman be champion before, and then everyone completely lose interest. Awesome Kong.
I liked Awesome Kong. The problem is she had no competition, and Gail Kim was the only one that could put a dent in her. And Gail Kim left the company before that rivalry really kept going because they weren't paying her.
That and she kind of got hitched to Robert Irvine.
Yes, she did. That and you would have thought that was impossible. I don't know. Raw was a D+. I'm sorry. It just was. Charlotte, I give you credit, and I mean the crowd. I hope you used the right assigned bathroom, by the way. That was just for I know I'm knocking the Charlotte government, or I'm knocking North Carolina government for that. It was a D+ show. I mean, Sasha winning, it did nothing for me. I'm glad for Charlotte, or I'm glad for Sasha winning, but act like you've been there before.
God. Yeah.
I mean,
there's a way to sell a championship, and that just wasn't it.
No. And again, they kind of were desperate, but you're hot potato in the title between these 2 women.
Yes.
It's just not going to work.
Nope.
Because you have Bayley. Put Alicia in some goddamn matches. Nia, you have Summer Rae. What the hell is Summer Rae doing? Emelina, it seems like I was 22 when Emma was, announced a debut, and now I'm 35. It's been 13 damn years and it's been happening. Yes, I'm only 35. Emelina, let me go. Beelzebub. Anyway, so D+ episode. What do you think, Chris?
I'm gonna give it a D. It's just
She wants the D.
I knew you were gonna go there. You
Yes.
always do.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it was just unexciting.
It just was.
It was plot filler, preparing for some big
Roadblock.
Yeah, big roadblock in my train of thought. What was I thinking about?
That's pretty much it. No.
Yeah, I mean that's just about it. And
it's not that the talents didn't give good efforts; we just didn't care.
And it's like how I tag every video, and no one will ever notice. But stop trying to make Roman Reigns happen. It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. You know what? Put that in the description when we do this. So anyway, that's the whole thing. So yeah, okay, we pretty much a rant with about 5% analysis, but whatever. It's my show. It's his house. He can do what he wants. I can do what I want on my show.
I can dance if I want to, but I have no sense of rhythm.
And if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, and I don't have a rhyme with rhythm. Anyway, so do you guys agree? Do you disagree with what we said? And if you have a problem with my jokes, direct them at me. It's my show. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Twitter link is in the description, so are a lot of other things. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. We'll see you soon.
Galactic queso en mi pan.